A very good evening and welcome back to RPM Esports F1. We're in Season 5 and this is the Premier Division Round 1. We're at Portimao in Portugal and we've had some fantastic racing this week already, so let's hope the Premier Division keep that going tonight. RVL Volcano takes provisional pole at the moment with a 1:28.0 with 2 minutes left to go. This is going to be a good lap from Colin, and that puts Colin in pole with a 1:27.8. Great lap from Colin. As Glassy goes fastest with a 1:27.2. Have that, Premier Division. Great from Glassy there. Has Colin got an answer? Is he going to be able to give anything back to the McLarens? He does. He splits them. He's on the front row, but not quicker than Brandon. Is Spinotler going to do anything? 25, 26. He does. He goes quickest. A 26.745. 100ths of a second quicker to take pole, the reserve driver. So we've got Spinotler on pole, reserving in the Red Bull. We've got Brandon in second in the McLaren, taking the challenge to Colin straight away. Colin in third. Glassy in fourth in the second McLaren. Volcano with a fantastic fifth in the Haas. Jetfish in sixth in the Mercedes, followed by his teammate Al in the other Mercedes in seventh. We've got Higgsy in eighth in the AlphaTauri. We've got Quinn, as proven, the faster of the two VDMs, in ninth in the Red Bull, followed by his brother RPM Luke VDM in the Ferrari. Kieran in 11th. We've then got Andrew in 12th, Spider-Man 13th, Phil in 14th, Yeast in 15th, 16th was, if I remember correctly, Giraffe, and I think Fretwell was the final driver to set a time. As we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Jones? Okay, let's go. Cheers, Jones. So they're off. Let's see who's got the best start. It looks like Brandon's got the run on Spinotler. That's probably due to those hard tyres. We've got a Mercedes on the inside. All look like they've got through clean, as Glassy is just looking to... He's looking to go up the inside. We've got Al trying to go around the outside. Glassy's holding his line as they both look to put the traction down. Taking a little bit of a while for these tyres to kick in.
I've just pulled off an awesome move right around the outside of that long right-hander. And now I'm you.
So again, Mercedes looking for that really low downforce setup. Goes a little bit wide. Spinotler looks to cut back. Oh, he's got a fight on his hands here. Jetfish looks to do the switchback. He comes back round. Colin's watching on, we can see. So as we've got Jetfish looking to put it up the inside of Spinotler. Spinotler gets the switchback and the drive out into the last sector. Is Jetfish going to hold it on the inside? No, he's not. As Jetfish looks to use some of his ERS, keeping the ERS on. No DRS yet, so this is purely on setup and ERS. As he goes up the inside, Spinotler's going to look to that switchback. Doesn't get it done this time. Colin's used quite a bit of ERS as Al is just right up the inside of Colin there. That's something we've not seen in previous seasons. So back at the front, Brandon is 4 seconds ahead of Jetfish. Jetfish is followed by his teammate Al, 6/10 behind, and Colin on the hard. And we've got Volcano who's caught back up onto this. So that little gap that Volcano that managed to be created, he's managed to close that up in the pit stop. So good for him. Al is now coming up to Andrew on those 16-lap-old hards. Andrew does have a penalty as well, so Al's going to be a bit careful here not to be flying into the back of Andrew. It looks like Al has got the job done on Andrew. Good top line speed. Glassy gets great exit. He's got DRS, but so does So does Andrew. Is Andrew going to fight it? Glassy's having a look around the outside, looking for the switchback. Good traction coming out. Newer tyres. He's going to have a little look up the inside. Takes a bit of curb. Oh, as they touch! Glassy just ducks out of it. Andrew.
Wheel banders. This guy doesn't know how to drive.
Oh, Glassy might have picked up a mile close to a track warning. Oh, and Andrew pits. So Andrew was pitting anyway. Glassy will be super frustrated that Andrew was pitting anyway. But fair play, Andrew. It's your track. It's the driver behind's job to get past safely. So defended his position is your right. Big gap back from Higgsy. So Higgsy's just off the back of this train. Just can't get onto it. 1.5 seconds. If he can just close that gap and get in DRS. Phil is doing the same. He's up into P10 but still got a pit. Giraffe the same, staying up with Phil there in P11. 19 lap old hards. I can't imagine that these feel particularly nice to drive on, but they're going to be trying to get them, I think, to probably lap 23, 22 or 23, maybe 21 at a push. Yeast working his way back through. He will be going to the end, Yeast, on those mediums, so there's some positions to take back for Yeast when those drivers in front of him pit. So it looks like Glassy's got a little bit of pace. He is going to get a good exit. He's using his ERS. He's got DRS, but he just can't get alongside the Merc. Is he going to look? No, he thought about it and then decided not to. He is coming in. He is coming in. So Colin gets through to the pits fine. Brandon's going to be pushing now. Jetfisher's going to be pushing now. Luke might actually be following Colin in here. Ferrari might be doing a bit of a double stack. Where is Brandon going to come out? Let's have a quick look. Colin will be leaving the pits now. Brandon is coming down the straight. Colin's going to come back. Is he going to come back ahead? No, this is going to be tight as Brandon comes down. He's going to get track position. Colin's going to come out in second place behind Brandon. So perfectly timed by Colin onto the softs. And this is where now Colin will be in his element, just hunting down Brandon. He'll let these tyres come to temperature and no doubt will take the fastest lap at some point as well. Again, he's going to get DRS. He's going max ERS. He's going all out. Can he get past the Mercedes? As he pulls out the slipstream, you can almost see the McLaren start to slow down, and Glassy does have a go and stays on the inside. What's Al going to do? Al's going to keep it clean around the outside. Glassy gives him a bit of space. Oh, Volcano sat there in the background. Oh, double DRS. Glassy looks to defend. Al's going to go around the outside. And he looks like he's going to get the job done. Glassy's coming out. They don't touch, give each other lots of space. Great racing from these guys. Glassy's going to be absolutely thinking, what have I got to do to get past this Mercedes? And he's got Volcano right behind him, keeping him honest, although that looked quite tight for track limits as well. Colin is now going to get the job done. Brandon's not even going to fight that. He knows that Colin's got the pace. All Brandon's got to do now is to stay in with Colin. Don't pick up any penalties. Welcome into play as Colin sets the fastest lap of the race. That'll be an extra point for Colin if nobody can break that, which it doesn't look likely, given that the fastest man in RPM is on the softs. Down, looks like he's got a bit of spin going on as he gets DRS. Quinn looks to defend. Just a little bit of a... Oh, Quinn goes around the outside. Oh, Glassy doesn't leave an awful lot of room there. Oh, I'm not sure. All's fair. All's fair of Quinn. Quinn's going to have another go down the straight. 14%, so Quinn is just now unloading the ERS. Exactly what I do, Quinn, as well. Empty it, son. Empty it. Off he goes. DRS. He's going to get past clean. Glassy. Luke's he's still in. I don't know because I can't see. I don't want to leave this battle because the last time I did, there was an incident. So as Glassy looks to get the power down. Oh, Quinn has a moment. Glassy thinks, yes, thank you. I'll have that. And he's through. Woo! Pickpocketed as well. Oh, there's Luke. An overtake off circuit, surely. Luke, what is going on there? This is going to get tasty. There's going to be absolutely... Ooh, I wouldn't like to be in the VDM household after this race. No, thinks about it. Luke's got to be sensible here when he gets his move. Quinn is really struggling on those tyres, so Luke is now past. Higgsy, quiet race for Higgsy, so he kept himself out of trouble. He's got a gap in front and he's got a gap behind, so good 6th place for Higgsy. I think he'd be quite pleased with that for round 1. That's a reasonable result. Got yellow in sector 2, and it looks to be one of the AI cars, and it's Phil. It's Phil, and looks to be the AI of Sminotler. So that looks to be that Phil has collided with, or Sminotler's AI safety car, and Glassy's picked up a drive-through, speeding under the safety car. So we do have a safety car for 1 lap. So Brandon's in and Colin's in. They're both putting on softs. Well, Brandon's putting on softs. Jetfish has stayed out. Colin's back out. Brandon has put on softs. Volcano stayed out. Higgsy stayed out. 6-car battle, and Jetfish has gone. Al's gone. Somebody's gone in the pits. That's the back marker. Colin's in 3rd. So there's 2 laps to go. What a finish. And Brandon is right behind Colin, maxing out on the ERS. This is the battle we've wanted to see. And Spider-Man's retired. There won't be another safety car, so that's unfortunate for him. But it is what it is. So as Brandon looks to get good exit there, he's gone round the outside of Colin. Colin spun! And Colin spun. He's had contact. Colin spun. So this is going to be Brandon up the inside of Al. Gets the job done. He's chasing down Jetfish now on the softs versus hards. Where does Colin come back out? Colin's come back out in 6th place. It's a lot for Colin. 8th place. It's a lot for Colin to make up. There's contact there. 3 wide, 3 into that corner. Definitely don't go. So we might be seeing a bit of something in the stewards there. There's going to be 1 lap to go when we cross the start-finish line. Al is just dropped off the back. Can't keep up with those softs. Volcano's looking for a podium. He's looking for a podium. Brand new softs versus 21 lap old hards. Could Volcano also get past Jetfish? He'd have to get the job done fairly quickly on Al, but Brandon's already gone. Brandon's gone. Brandon is out front. So that is it. Brandon is gone, checked out. Jetfish is going to do his best to stay up with him, but there's absolutely no way on those tyres that he's going to be able to keep up. It looks like the top speed of the Mercedes is paying off here, but Volcano's going to be looking all the way around this lap. We've got Higgsy just a bit further behind. It could also come down to picking up any penalties as Volcano looks to take a tighter line. He's going to have amazing traction coming out these corners compared to Al with those hard. There's going to be no DRS. Always Yeast picks up a 3-second penalty. So this is the main gap. He's going to go down the inside. Volcano gets it done. Is he going to be able to catch up with Jetfish? Surely not. 1.2 seconds behind. Al's going to secure 4th place. I don't think anybody's going to get close to him there, although Luke's coming through from 6. But is Volcano going to be able to make up 9 tenths, 8 tenths? He's gaining every single corner. Jetfish is going to be pushing like crazy. Volcano knows he's on brand new softs. He's going to absolutely drive the wheels off this thing around these last 2 corners. It could be on the traction to the line as Brandon's away with it. Volcano's going to get great drive. He's got maximum ERS. He's going to go down the inside. He's got to have a look, surely. Jetfish is going to cover it off. He's going to go. Here we go. The traction's coming in. Volcano is going to take 2nd place as Brandon crosses the line. Volcano in 2nd. Jetfish in 3rd. Al in 4th. Higgsy in 5th. A great 5th place from Higgsy. Luke first finish in Ferrari in 6th. Quinn. So Luke proves us all wrong that he is the faster VDM. We've got Colin in 8th place. Very unexpected for Colin. Won't be happy with that. Left the session already. We've got Yeast that's done some kind of spin on the line in 9th. Andrew in 10th. We've got Maggot in 11th place. Glassy in 12th, but he takes a 20-second time penalty. That seems a bit strange. That will probably get removed by the stewards. We've got Giraffe in 13th place, who has come through. We've got Kieran in 14th. So finished the race for his debut with RPM, so good for him. Looks like we've got spots of rain actually appearing towards the end of that race. And then we've got Entity in 15th place. And driver of the day is RPM Yeast. That will be for places made up, but I didn't actually see where Yeast finished at the end. So we'll just have to pause for breath. Wow, really brave around the outside of both Colin and Al to get that move there. We look at the results. So taking the win in the McLaren, RPM Brandon 23. Volcano second place in the Haas, and finishing off the podium, Jetfish in the Mercedes, followed by Al also in the Mercedes, Higgsy in fifth, Luke in the Ferrari in sixth, Quinn just behind his elder brother, so Luke got the best of Quinn there, in seventh in the Red Bull. We've got RPM Colin in eighth place in the Ferrari after that next to lap incident. RPM Yeast finished in ninth, so good end result finish for him. We've got Andrew in 10th in the AlphaTauri, so making out the top 10, followed by Maggot in 11th. Glassy all the way down to 12th, but I do think there's something to be said in the stewards about the 20-second penalty, so we'll reserve judgment on that one. We've got Giraffe in 13th, Kieran in 14th, and Entity in 15th, and then we've got the non-finishers, which were Spider-Man, Phil, Sminotler, Ross, and Mr. Fretwell, the tyre salesperson himself. Unbelievable, Jeff!